So my name is Paul Madany. I started at the San Diego French American School in pre-K 0. I ended up attending the Bishop School. And SDFAS really prepared me well for Bishops. I think even from before I was a student, when I had to interview for admissions, one of the questions they asked me is, what would you say is diversity? For me, it felt like a really natural answer. It came from my experiences at SDFAS. So I was thinking about the International Day, where a lot of students would come and show their family's cultures. I showed my family's Lebanese culture. And I grew up, my best friends had families from Bulgaria, Russia, Japan, Mexico, Spain, China. So all my life I was exposed to people from all different parts of the world. And so diversity was second nature to me, and that prepared me so well for the social environment at school. As far as academics, I mean, it goes without saying that I was given the gift of speaking a whole new language, French, and I was given the foundation for Spanish as well. And so at Bishops, I was really excited to pursue my languages, and not only got to take several years of advanced French, but I also got to become fluent in Spanish, taking the equivalent of AP Spanish at Bishops. So today, I think that's the greatest gift that I got in my education. Right now, I'm studying human biology at UC San Diego. I'm gonna start my 4th year this fall. One of the key things for my learning has been about making connections, making associations, and learning from concepts rather than facts. And the reason I'm able to do all that was because I really got that strong foundation from the French school, where not only was French given as a gift of just learning that language, but when you're learning French and science in French, and then you're learning French language and English language and science in English, you start making those connections. Like one word that you recognize from French seems to connect pretty well to that word in English. And so it's not something you teach in the classroom, but it's something that by what you learn from these just different languages and rich different disciplines, you can start making those connections, and that ability to make those associations, to me, that's what true learning is. And so from there in high school and then in college, it has served me so well and has really been a big part of my success. I feel like the question is, where was my advantage? Like which one do we want to talk about? I think first, I keep coming back to this, but just the language alone, that's a huge advantage to begin with. I've traveled to France a couple times, that's a huge plus. And what that gives me is the ability to read in another language. And for example, in literature, I think literature is super important as far as learning about culture and learning about yourself. I have a whole new language to explore and a whole new body of work to explore. So that was one huge advantage. It just gave me a broader ability to really round out my understanding of the world and language and literature. And then just as far as an appreciation for other cultures, I think that's something that has to be taught at some high schools. And for example, my school had DEI sessions, diversity, equity, and inclusion. To me, that was second nature. I felt like I didn't really have to learn about that. It was part of me. I think the French school, by virtue of how the environment is built, you develop these really important skills in inclusion and in understanding diverse cultures, that it's second nature. And I think that's so important in this increasingly multicultural world, especially here in San Diego. So for me, I just hit the ground running. Like I was ready to meet what my high school's expectations were and expectations in college now too. It's really about how you develop the skills that you have. I think you're given a foundation in both English and you're given a foundation in French and Spanish too. And I think it's about what you make of that, because one doesn't take away from the other. They exist as their own developing skills with their own foundations. Those foundations can interconnect, and I think sometimes those interconnections can lead to the what might be the concern of one kind of overshadowing the other. In my experience, that is not the case. I think they connect in a really rich way that kind of like synergistically brings up both. And it just takes time as a kid to process all of that. Now that I'm conscious of having these two skill sets, putting an equal amount of effort into both. And so once I was able to put effort into both, now I'm fluent in French, fluent in English. They both kind of bring each other up. I think it's a synergistic boosting rather than one overshadowing the other. This one is one I remember to this day. We were all gonna go find something to do to show how we're engaged in the classroom. So what I decided to do is just go up onto the board and write up a little linear equation. We hadn't learned it in class yet. I had no idea how to solve it. It was completely foreign to me. But my teacher, Madame Duny, she saw me up there. She's like, no, come on, Paul. Like you can do this. Come on, take a look. Like, what do you think? But she encouraged me. She challenged me. She said, no, you can do this. Like, get at it and do it. Made my best effort, and boom, I solved that equation. And so I never forgot that moment, because that was Madame Duny. She believed in me and she challenged me. And she showed me what it's like to just sit with a problem, struggle with it, and just draw something out of yourself. And I think that's been a theme of the education that I received here. The professors, they really want to draw the best out of you. And I think it not only makes you a better student, but it just gives you a sense of confidence in yourself, because what they're saying is, we believe in you. We know that you have something in you that's brilliant that you can share. Let's make you discover that. And so I think the number one thing is that the teachers, they really care. They really care, and they want to see you succeed. And that feeling it was a sense of motivation that I carried with me through high school, through college. It's just like part of my being now. Like, there were people who believe in me, so I should believe in myself.